we're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Jeez, timed that well.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. That's a solid shot. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Misses everything. Needs to be on target.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Stretch to get in. The dive gets them home. Just.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Hit that hard and fast.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nicely played. Run is 1. Caught, straightforward enough catch by deep square leg.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, nice shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Crack. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
A nice shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Right out of the middle.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Could that be out? Looks like it. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Nicely played.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
That's a solid shot.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic. How will the bowler respond?
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. Time for a little more freedom in the field.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Driven through cover. Just the one. Out! Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. The bowler looks really confident. Chance to run two.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Good return there, back from the deep. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's the over. India are 94 for 4.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Mackenzie coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Padding up to that. Mackenzie with a huge appeal.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Needs a direct hit.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble. Oh, great run out.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
14 runs added there. India, 108 for 6. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sharma, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Needs a dot ball.
Nicely played.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Shot right out of the middle and drilled it for 4.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Nearly gets the edge. Mackenzie with a great delivery there.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Just pads that one. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Here we go. First ball.
That's a solid shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they couldn't find the gap.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Some adjustments to the field.
Gets that away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Worked away. That's a nice single. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 7 off it. South Africa are 7 for none.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Nicely played. Just runs 1. Another scamper through for a single. Good running.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
6 runs added there. South Africa, 13 for none.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Dawson is seemingly content with holding the strike, decides against taking the single. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Three added in that over. South Africa, 16 for none.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
from all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.